Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show. I still remember the day I heard the news that Elizabeth Sladen passed away. I remember being really devastated by the news. This was my very first companion that I ever watched on Doctor Who. I enjoyed her adventures with the Fourth Doctor, and then I soon discovered her adventures with the Third, and she came back in the new series and had a couple of adventures with David Tennant, and then Matt Smith on her own show. It was so cool that she got her own spin-off after, of course, K9 Company not quite working. I really enjoyed her investigations into alien occurrences with, of course, Luke, Maria, Ronnie, Clyde, and then Sky. I'm really excited that Big Finish Productions is finally doing a continuation of this show with, of course, Ronnie, because they're taking on the world. The first box set is Beyond Bannerman Road, and it features 3 adventures: Here Today, Destination Wedding, and The Witching Tree. I really enjoyed the first story of Here Today. It was a really good story that definitely reintroduced the character of Ronnie and Clyde. We get to really see how much Ronnie is struggling with the passing of Sarah Jane, and how she's trying to kind of live up to her in her investigations with her podcast. And Clyde, well, he's going to be a parent, and he's not sure that he's ready for that. Now, this story is a time loop adventure, as Ronnie and Clyde find themselves having to relive a lot of moments as they figure out what is going on. It is soon found out that it really is a good alien, but unfortunately, they're causing destruction when they're trying to go back to the 60s so they can get back to their love of their life because they arrived way too late. It's a very good emotional story, and I really enjoyed it, and it definitely was really just a great reintroduction into Ronnie and Clyde. Destination Wedding features Ronnie's mother, Gita, and they, of course, had a great relationship and dynamic on the show, and this definitely translates into audio. You get to really see how she's really wanting Ronnie to just get married and all that, and, that's not Ronnie really right now. It was a very interesting story, as this one, really, the mystery unfolds around Ronnie, and she's not going out seeking it, and she has to figure out, because a lot of people are disappearing each day, and Ronnie soon starts to notice it, but she's soon being kind of taken over as well, because she's not going to remember, well, even her mother very soon. And she kind of has to figure out and stop what's going on, and it's a sentient island that gives you your dream wedding, but at a really serious cost. The Witching Tree ends this box set in a perfect way. This is a phenomenal story with a very interesting tree, very interesting reveal about one of the characters we were introduced in the very first story of this box set. I really enjoyed how this story took the form of Ronnie's podcast, because, we've known that she has this podcast, and I really like that we get to kind of get into that a little bit. It reminds me of a lot of the Doctor Who Redacted spinoff, which was actually referenced a little bit here too, which was awesome. And there's also another spin-off reference from Tyler Steele, if you know him from Torchwood. So that's really cool. Definitely awesome to see the Doctor Who Expanded Media get a lot of references in the story. But I really enjoyed this story as it unfolded, because you're noticing with Ronnie, she's losing track of time. She's saying things she's not remembering. What's going on? What is the connection with this tree? And it definitely ends in a really shocking way, but I was starting to suspect it as the story went around. And it is that Phoenix, who is Clyde's girlfriend and soon mother of his child, well, kind of tricked him. There is no child, and she is this kind of harbinger of this tree, and she was using Ronnie to unlock everything. And you really feel really bad for Clyde, because he was kind of manipulated with this, and it's definitely a very big reveal, and I'm very curious to see where Clyde goes to in the next box set. But yeah, what a way to end this box set. And definitely, Rani Takes on the World is a great box set from Big Finish. I'm really impressed. It continues the characters that we've known from the Sarah Jane adventures in a really great way. And I'm really excited to see the next volume with, of course, the return of Mrs. Wormwood and Luke Smith, who now works at Unit. Very exciting. Cannot wait. What did you think of Ronnie Takes on the World, Volume 1, Beyond Bannerman Road? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.